Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for actually clicking on the link to watch this video. I sincerely appreciate you. And if you're new to this channel, I want to welcome you. I want to say thank you for joining us on this channel. And please feel free to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. And for my subscribers, I really appreciate you for supporting this channel. So today we'll be looking at something that is actually quite simple, but it's something that a lot of people are not aware of. So what we'll be covering today is how Microsoft support your non-profit organization. So basically this video is meant for different non-profit organizations. So if you're running a non-profit organization and you're trying to like have a digital transformation, you want to digitalize a nonprofit, this video is actually meant for you. So Microsoft actually have what we call a social impact. So the Microsoft Tech for Social Impact is dedicated to providing affordable and accessible technology and tools to help nonprofits of all sizes achieve their mission. So basically, they actually offer grants and discounts for different products and services to eligible non-profit around the world. So if you're a non-profit, you're registered with your government, you're actually eligible for some grants and for some discounts from Microsoft. So majorly the grants are actually across different Microsoft technology. So Microsoft provides grants and discounts for eligible non-profit organization, so including cloud services such as Microsoft 365, the Microsoft Azure, and Dynamics 365. Then for Surface devices, the Surface hardware. Then if you are looking into having an on-premise infrastructure, so on-premises softwares, then even digital skills. So you have to note that not every program is actually available in every country, but at a high level, such services like Microsoft 365, Azure, and Dynamics 365, then Surface devices, as well as on-premises software are actually, some of the discounts that are actually available for your non-profit. So depending on your region, you have access to certain discounts. And first of all, if you're actually eligible for this discounts, you can either work with or so once you are actually eligible, this grants and this discounts will be available for you. And some of the eligibility requirements for the Microsoft nonprofit programs includes the following. Number one, so the organization must hold, recognize legal charitable status. So as defined in their country, or be it a public library or public museum. So if you're actually a public library, public museum, you're also eligible for those discounts. Then you must have, as an organization, the second one is that you must have a mission to benefit the broader community. So you're looking at how you can benefit a lot of people, then you must also, number three, you must attest to Microsoft anti-discrimination policy. So this policy is something that you must attest to. Then this number four is very important. Only assign licenses to eligible staffs. So Microsoft checks this to check the tenants. So if these licenses are not assigned to eligible staff of the organizations, a lot of organizations collect this from Microsoft, they join this Microsoft nonprofit program and they are using it for commercial purposes. It is actually very wrong for you to use the Microsoft nonprofit program for commercial purposes. Then you must only use the licenses for the organization and not a licensed partner or affiliate or a sister organization. So you can say you're a non-profit and you have a sister organizations in which you would like to use a non-profit subscription. Maybe you've added the domain of your sister organization with that is going to actually disqualify you from the subscription, and Microsoft can actually disable the discounts or the your eligibility status. Yeah, yes, let's jump into a browser so we can, see some of these subscriptions that are available for free and those that are actually at a discounted price. All right, so we are in a browser. If you type in compare Microsoft 365 non-profit plan and you open this first page, it's going to take you to this page where you have the non-profit subscriptions. So on the Microsoft 365 side, so this is a Microsoft 365 Microsoft Hub Azure um, YouTube channel. On the Microsoft 365 side, we have the Microsoft 365 Business Basic, which is the first one here. And we have the Microsoft 365 Business Standard, non-profit staff pricing, then the Microsoft 365 Business Premium, non-profit staff pricing. So these are actually similar to your Microsoft 365 Small Business Plan, where we have the Business Basic, the Business Standard, and the Business Premium. The only difference is this: the difference between the commercial plans, which are the business plan, and the non-profit plan, is that for every non-profit plan, you're going to see it's written non-profit staff pricing. And basically, if your tenant is eligible and your tenant has actually been tagged non-profit, every subscriptions you'll be seeing are the non-profit pricing subscriptions, which will be discounts. Then let's look at the first one. So for the business basic non-profit price, is actually free for up to 300 users. That means you can get Microsoft 365 Business Basic for non-profit staff pricing free for 300 users. So maybe you're in an organization, the only thing you need is just to have access to Microsoft 365 on the web, because the difference between business basic, so it's the same thing with our normal small business plan and business standard here, is that for the business basics you only have access to Microsoft 365 on web and on mobile only, while for business standard you have access to also download the Microsoft 365 applications. So that's actually the major difference between the two. So if you feel you don't need the Microsoft 365 applications, so for 300 users free in your organizations for your non-profit, you can get them. Now, before now, Microsoft used to have an aggregate of licenses. That means for the not for the business plan, the small business plan generally, you can only purchase for 300 users for each of them individually. That means you can purchase this 300, you can purchase this for business standard 300. You can also purchase business premium 300. But Microsoft did the change recently. In other words, the change that Microsoft did was that you can only purchase 300 aggregating the three. So you have to, maybe you want 150 for business basic, you want maybe 100 for business standard, you can only get 50 but for business premium. That means the total number of subscriptions that you can get is 300 for small and medium sized businesses. So far you're not looking at the enterprise subscriptions. The maximum number of licenses you can get for the small business is 300. So now for the business basic again, you can get up to 300 users for free. Now, this is not available for business standard. There is no grant kind of that is available for business standard. It is only available for business basics and for business premium. Now, for business premium, basically, you can only get free for up to 10 users. So if you're looking at security, like advanced security, cyber threat protection, and advanced device management, Intune, and all that, mobile device management and mobile application management, business premium is free for 10 users. So 10 users in your organization can actually get it for free. So if you need for the 11th user, that means you have to pay um $5.50 per user additionally. While for business standard, you can only get it for $3 per users per month. And if I'm going to compare this with a small business plan, for example, let's go to the small business plan. You will see that that is actually discounts that Microsoft is giving there. Office 365. I'm not saying the small business, just the enterprise there. All right, so if I go to compare Microsoft 365 business plan here, let me click on this one. You'll see the massive difference between the two if I'm going to compare them. Now, for business standard for the commercial license for business that is not non-profit is actually $12.50 per user per month. But if you compare with this, you will see that for non-profit, you're getting $3 per user per month. So that's a discount for you there. But remember, depending on the size of your organizations, you might not even need to pay for anything. Maybe some users they just need to access Office on the web only. You can get this for them and assign to them. While for some other users that need some advanced security stuff, you can get up to 10 grants for this, and this grant is for life. You are not paying for it so far you do not exceed the number 10. So every year per annum Microsoft will automatically renew it for you. It does not expire, so it's for life because it's called grants. So this is how one of the way Microsoft is supporting your non-profit. So if you have a non-profit organizations, I would advise you work with a partner, a Microsoft partner, to actually get started with this. So there are some documentations just to prove that you are a non-profit that you have to actually provide. So there are a lot of benefits. Now I was even comparing earlier for us the business plan. So look at this. The premium Microsoft business premium $50.50. If I go to the business plan, you see this is actually expensive. It's actually $22 per user per month. So that is actually a massive discount for your non-profit. So if you're interested in this, please work with can work with Microsoft partner to actually so you can get started here. So there are some other things I want to show us here. So it's saying more resources or more offers and resources for non-profits. So one of them is actually you have a security program, so you can protect your organization with security offerings that assesses risk and provide monitoring, notification, and training. Then Microsoft empowers more nonprofits to accelerate their mission with technology, so through grants and also through discounts. So they are also training, there are crash courses that you can actually leverage on here. So if you want to actually learn more about how to use the non-profit offering, you can just register for this and you get an ebook for your organizations, provided you are actually eligible. Then you have access to other technology, the Power BI, the Microsoft Office device, and you have a lot. Then there's whole called non-profit digital academic. So you can actually sign up for sessions that accommodate your schedules with access to live trainer-led courses that covers Microsoft Teams, cybersecurity, and cloud storage. So these and many more that Microsoft offer to your nonprofit. So like I said earlier, if you're interested, you think your nonprofit needs to start leveraging on technology, one of the technology that you can actually leverage on is a Microsoft 365, which is the productivity tool. Even other cloud providers are even trying to use a Microsoft 365. So you see a lot of trainings. There are trainings for you. There are self-paced training for you. Training moving from beginners to advanced from different technology, talking about Teams, talking about Excel, talking about Microsoft 365 fundamentals training itself. So collaborating, SharePoint, talking about the project itself. You want to manage your data, Power BI, using Form, Automate, and Excel. So you can move even to the advanced training, talking about Teams, Excel, collaboration using SharePoint, training on security, compliance, and identity. You can even attend Microsoft event sessions that can even provide more trainings. Then we have advanced training talking about information protection, the Microsoft 365 security training, the Microsoft 365 Champions program. Then we have different Microsoft virtual training days also that you can leverage on. You can join those trainings and you will learn more on how to maximize the subscriptions that you have. So if there is any other question, feel free to drop them in the chat. I will be glad to answer you and see how I can support your nonprofits to get started with using those nonprofit offerings. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now. So don't forget, if you have not subscribed to this channel, if this information is useful for you, can you like this video, comments. If you have questions, drop them in the comments, and please support this channel by subscribing to the video, by subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.